Peace, family. Halito. Y'all come on in. We got a very serious topic to discuss tonight. Yeah, very serious. Hope y'all are doing well where you are in the diaspora. Once again, Halito family. Brother Dawa here once again. Tonight, I'm going to attempt to show you the first time I met Polight and give you a little commentary on what I thought about the meeting. Then I'm going to go into another video where he was interviewing a brother concerning Malachi Z. York's molestation charges. And I always was taught by my mother, who's gone now. Birds of a feather flock together. And you'll hear Polight in the video I'm gonna play that talks about, or where he admits that even if Malachi Z. York was a child molester, he was still gonna roll with it. Wow. I don't know what to say about people like that. Come on in, family. Come on in. Y'all like and share the video now, family. Come on. That's my Cash App family. We're gonna get it all the way in tonight. Gotta believe that. All the way in, family. I knew this dude was a little shyster, but this is, wow. All that black woman is God talk couldn't have been nothing but talk. I ain't gonna even play no more song. Let's get into this. Now I went on my computer to look for a video I found earlier. Can't find the damn video on the computer. Typed it all in and everything. But it's a video I did with Polight years ago when I was in Chicago. About 7 years ago or something. I happened to be on in the wild hundreds as they call it in Chicago. Peace to everybody on the chat, everybody. I happened to be in the wild hundreds doing a little business and rolling down the street on the way from business, happened to look over and there's Polight. So the brother I was rolling with, who used to do my videos for me, my camera guy and everything, he decided to, go over there and holler. Let's go holler at Polight. Let's go, let's go see what's up. Let's go get a video. So I was down with it. So it's right on the spot. I caught him off guard, so to speak. Now, I had never met Polight in my life. I had just seen him. But again, I was in the wild hundreds. And he was setting up a store. I'm going to show you the video. Hopefully you can hear it. Usually when I do this, they be messing with the sound. Hope y'all can hear this well. Because I couldn't find it. I tried to upload it on my computer, but I couldn't because I couldn't find it. But anyway, you see I'm not joking. You see that? That's Polight and that's me. Now I'm going to play the video. Let me know if y'all can hear that. Can y'all hear that?
To break down how juicy it's going to be and the different vegetables that's going to be around it. Even when it's meat out here, I've seen about 5, 6.
I'll tell you what I want y'all to do. You out there in the chat, I'm going to give you the title of this video. It's on Afro Ethernet. That's the brother's page that shared the video. I want you all, if you can find the video, it's on Afro Ethernet's page. I couldn't even find his page. YouTube, they wouldn't even let me find the damn page because they didn't want me to show this. But the title, let me give y'all the title. What the hell? Okay, here's the title. Let me let y'all see it. Damn. Can y'all see that title? That's the title of the video. Brother Polight and Brother Dawa celebrates the teaching of Marcus Garvey through tradition. Maybe that's why I didn't find it, because I didn't type up through tradition. I'm going to try it myself. But this is the title. Brother Polight and Brother Dawa celebrates the teaching of Marcus Garvey through tradition. Now I'm going to type it up myself. If y'all can find it, just let me share the link. So if you want to come on, you can just share the video itself so we can hear it, see it. I'm going to try to find it myself because I didn't type it all in. So maybe that's why I didn't find it per se. Bear with me, family. I'm going to go look for it again. I still can't find it, family. Copy and paste the above link for the video. I can't find the video on my computer. Boy, I tell you, how the hell is it on my phone, but it's not on the damn computer? They can do all kind of things with this stuff today. Hide videos if they want to. I get so sick of pale face. You found it? Okay, Balik Aja, would you please just share it? Balik Aja 1, let me give you the link again to the video. And you can share so we can hear the video, please. If you would, just come on so we can. That's why I want to start off, because this again is the first time I ever met Polight. Waiting on my sister to share the video. So we can go ahead on and get to it. Peace to everybody in the chat. Halito. Maybe you could copy it and I don't know. Anyway, let me go ahead on to another video I did find. And if we get that video later on, I'll play it. But let's go to this video while y'all somebody might be getting that together. Let's listen to this. Okay, here's Balik Aja. All right, so let me cancel this. Add this to the
back where we doing
okay.
Here's Balik Aja.
Can we see it?
Yeah. All right, so let me cancel this.
I want to add this to the back where we doing
Okay.
Here's Balik Aja.
Can we show you that?
I can hear it, but I can't see nothing.
I don't see how. Oh, okay. 1 second.
I can hear it, but I can't see nothing. Peace, name, no creative name. Peace, glad to see you on. Peace, no creative name. Peace, glad to see you on. Turn down your background, sister. Okay.
Okay, I just muted my speaker. Now I'm trying to figure out how to share the video.
Okay.
Brother Dawa?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Brother Dawa? Yes.
I don't see how. Okay, I see to share audio, but I don't see, it's not allowing me to share. I don't see how. Okay, I see to share audio, but I don't see, it's not allowing me to share the picture. No. Just share the audio then?
Well, I wanted to see the whole video if possible.
Just share the audio.
Because seeing the video was going to show his facial expressions.
Right.
What later on, I kind of went back and looked at to see the insincerity in the person.
Right.
What later on. Okay, maybe I'll let you go out and come back in.
Okay.
Remove you now, you come back in. We'll try it again.
Okay, I'll do that then.
All right. Remove you, you come right back. Yeah, I really want this to play, family, because I want y'all to see his facial expression. This is where I'm trying to get to. And this guy really seems to be protected. Very much protected in the YouTube family. Because it's hard as hell for me. Other people can get it and do whatever, but for me, it's difficult for me to share things like this. Other people can get it, whatever. Okay, you're back on, sis. Did you find it? Were you able to get it together?
No, I don't know what the problem is. I have the video on.
Did you find it? Were you able to get it together?
No, I don't know what the problem is.
Wow.
I have the video on.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what.
But it's not letting me share anything.
Okay, I understand. Well, I'm gonna remove you out, and I'll get back to the actual video, and I'm gonna just say this to any. Thank you for trying, my sister. Okay, I do appreciate it. All right. Peace. Now you're not connected. Your devices are not connected, cuzzo. Once again, okay, you're gone. But anyway, if anybody else out there has this video, and you found it, then just share it within the, come on in and I'll let you come in. Anyway, let's go to this video.
not my argument. But proof that exists, I can prove it. Look at the trees. The trees is moving. You can put a windmill. The windmill's gonna turn. This is proof that wind exists, even though you don't see it, it exists. But see, when you see, I'm speaking on behalf of the children or the people that had to testify or that testified.
Had to testify based on what that he did do something to them.
Well, I say had to testify because some people didn't testify. So some people felt it in them that they had to do this, like it's something that they had to do. For me, it felt like it was something that I had to do because one, like I told you, both of my sisters went through the same thing I went through.
And
both of my older sisters.
Do you mind sharing? I don't know nothing.
Sharing what? Okay, well, both of my sisters been molested.
By who?
By Malachi York. By Pops, Barbara, Esau, Mom Esau, whatever. He has sex with them. And
At what ages?
At what ages? I mean, if you want to get the accurate number, you can ask them.
Around what age? I
mean, 13, 14, 7, 8. And I will only speak for myself as far as the personal thing that I've been through.
Of course, you.
And as far as and I don't want to get graphic. One, okay, I'm a dude. I'm not gonna be walking around saying that I've been molested. This, and that happened. As a man, you don't want to be going around saying that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So when in my situation or the way I grew up, I was ready to move on. I left in 2001. I was ready to just live my life, move on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The people started doing the investigations and stuff. The FBI started doing the investigations, started trying to get statements from people. Both my sisters went ahead and gave their statements.
Yeah.
I still had nothing to do with it. No statement, no nothing. When I realized, okay, they're about to go to court. And I went through the same thing that they went through. Like, I'm my mother's only son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the man of the family. You know what I'm saying? My sisters were going to stand up for themselves, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, well, and then that's when I gave my statement, and that's when I decided that, that I was going to go ahead and do it. Nobody wants to see they family get locked away. So I really understand how hard it is for people that's deeply involved in it also. And people got to understand, I was born and raised in it too. So I understand from inside out also what it feels like not to have this person around still giving leadership. So it's not no stranger, no random person that's saying, oh, this happened. I mean, this stuff, like, I was 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was upstate New York after Brooklyn. I was upstate New York when he first, touched me or molested, And so from 7 to 14, 7 years that I went through this, you know what I'm saying? And that's my story.
Would you say there's been over 20 children molested by Dr. York?
I would say so. I mean, I would say that it was, if I could confirm people that I could strongly confirm, it'll be about 15 or 20 people.
Obviously, if over 15 to 20 children were being molested, we have to now say, how come the adults wasn't saying nothing? Shouldn't they be locked up with Dr. York too? How come they're free to testify about it?
You understand the adults were separated from their children. So you had the girls in one house, the boys in one house, the women in one place, the brothers in one place. Everybody was separated. So it wasn't no house with a family, and then you could recognize when your child is gone.
You mean to tell the world that none of these children had enough sense in their mind to go tell their parent that this isn't right? I've been touched sexually. I've been sexually abused. Not one child out of all these children. It could have stopped so long ago if just one child or just one adult. What caused all of this to come out? First, you hear nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
You hear nothing from nobody. Then you hear something from everybody, all at the same time.
They might not have been the medium to talk to anybody about the situation.
Not even their parents.
I mean, that's part, of course. I could have told my mother.
We chose not to.
It's not that I chose not to. To really explain it would really take a lot. But I mean, you're not really yourself when you're not. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no esteem. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no. You know what I'm saying? You can't even face, like, my mother had to. When she found out from my sister, and she came to me and asked me about it, and I still really couldn't even tell her. I had to say, well, I had.
Y'all like and share now. Like and share the video.
Telling her that, yeah,
I want to get it up in the algorithm.
That's the initial conversation, and this is like 2 weeks before we left. It was something I was under. I couldn't tell my mom. I didn't tell nobody. it was something that held me to not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I looked up to him as my dad, because I looked up to him as a person that he was. I thought he was a God figure. I thought he, you know, and all those reasons, like, you know, I'm trying to like see what the why is this going on? What's the significance? I'm young. I don't even know what really in sex, and I don't.
Why do you think he's locked up for 135 years, underground 60 feet, in a super max penitentiary with no one with a case likened to his own, amongst cannibals? Not because what you think he should be locked up for, why you think he's locked up.
Well, I mean, to answer your question in the way that I think you're asking it, you know what I'm saying? Because one, you have a black leader that was getting black people together and was building a sovereign nation.
Tell me if this is something you believe. That's not what I want to hear. What do you personally believe, dealing with the facts of the matter? Not denying you of your experience, but based on what we all know, what is necessary to lock a person up when you accuse them of these type of things.
What I know from history is that whenever you have a black leader that's uplifting the people, that's doing something for the community, that's bringing people together, and that's building people and elevating people, then they get taken down. You know what I'm saying? And he wouldn't have been taken down, and he hasn't been taken down until they found something that to take him down with. If he threw everything away by molesting kids, did he really care about everybody else? This is what I have to live with. I have to live with how do I come across the people that's in the knowledge and even vibe with them and talk to them on a regular level, and people looking at me one way.
Nah, that's all good. You can always come to a class of ours.
That's cool, but you know what I'm saying. But it is. But see, the thing is that
it don't make you a bad person.
At the end of the day, people's always gonna have his word over anybody else's word, because that's all they know.
You know, at the end of the day, he's locked up, so obviously they took y'all word over everyone else's. It doesn't matter. Like I told you, if we say he's innocent, when he's still locked up in prison, y'all word accounted for everything.
Well, I can't go back. You know what I'm saying? I can only face what's in front of me. And everything that's in front of me, I see people that's being misled. I see people that's under the impression, and even though
misled by what? Because people are saying
Doc
is being railroaded. That people are saying none of this has to do with the case as far as the government is concerned. The government don't give a damn about the accusations.
Saying that
are you hearing what I'm saying?
You got people saying that kids haven't been molested. I can't see what you're seeing. I can't see the. I know what happened to me. I know what he did. I know what kind of person he is. You know what I'm saying? So
what kind of person he is? That's a question I want to ask you. What kind of person is Dr.
I mean, you get what you see. You get what you see.
Tell me, who is he to you?
What people didn't see is also.
I asked about other people. I want to know about you personally. I want to get into your mind. I want to know, what is he to you? Who is he to you?
Who he is to me right now? He's somebody that did a lot of things great, but had his flaws, and it didn't correct those flaws. And he had years and years and years to correct those flaws. He didn't correct those flaws. Now I came back, and now he's incarcerated. Should he be in there? Should he be out? Someone like him shouldn't be incarcerated if they uplifted the community and doing what he did. But if you're gonna do that, and on top of that, still do the wrong thing for years and years and years, then you definitely shouldn't be out on the streets. That's if I was the devil, the perfect devil is the one who's gonna be a pastor, a preacher, or the one doing the right thing, and actually the one doing the wrong thing and send you to hell. That's the perfect devil right there. If I was a devil right now, I'd be telling you to do the right thing. I'd be telling you to live your life this way, and I'll be sending you right to hell. The devil knows the gospel as well as any pastor or preacher. So if the devil is going to do his job, what better way to do it than to have everybody lifting themselves or doing the right thing? And in actuality, it's like they're going up, but they're going this way. It's not just up. It's like they're going up and they're going astray. You know what I'm saying? That's the only really way that the devil could do his job, is to deceive people into thinking that he's actually God, to deceive people into thinking that he's actually Christ. That's why they say you will have false prophets and false messiahs. I would respect a wolf. If I was a sheep, I would respect a wolf that approached me and tried to hunt me down than a wolf that came in sheep clothing.
My whole argument in this whole situation is, should people be locked up based on what people believe? I got the right to be angry. You know why? Because the Lord promises me something different. The Lord promises me that we will lock people up beyond a shadow of a doubt. That's what the Lord promises me.
Yeah. But in this case, it was up to 12 people to have that reasonable doubt or not. and those sort of people make the
No,
decision.
it's not. So what's the point?
If you want to fight
It's your matter of
fight
opinion
for
if you
fight for it for another reason. Don't fight for it because he's innocent of a molesting kid.
Let's say he molested 1,000 children. Factually.
Okay.
Genetic evidence and everything. Things that we don't deny scientifically. We say, wow, okay, true. If someone was to ask me, would you still worship him as your most high, acknowledge him as your most high God? I would have to. I don't identify with everything he does there, much like I believe most Christians don't identify with everything their God does, because it says their God is a jealous God. And some Christians would tell you it's not right to be jealous. And some would tell you that, it shouldn't be vengeful, but then the Bible tells you most
people make the
decision.
It's
not. So what's the point?
If you want to fight
it's your matter of
fight
opinion
for
if you
fight
for
I want y'all to hear that
don't fight
again.
for it because he's innocent of a molesting kid.
Let's say he molested 1,000 children.
1,000 children.
Factually.
And it's factual.
Genetic evidence and everything.
Genetic and evidence and all.
Scientifically, we say, wow, okay, true.
And he knew it was true.
If someone was to ask me, would you still worship him as your most high, acknowledge him as your most high God? I would have to. I don't identify with everything he does there, much like I believe most Christians don't identify with everything their God does.
Birds of a feather.
God is a jealous God. And some Christians would tell you it's not right to be jealous. And some would tell you that, it shouldn't.
Y'all heard that, right? He said, out of his own mouth, to a brother that said he had been molested, and his sisters as well, by their leader of the New Wapians, Malachi, that if it was 1,000 children that he had molested, and they had all the genetic evidence, meaning all the semen and evidence on 1,000 children, and he would say, wow, it's really true. If someone asked him, is Malachi still your leader and your God? This demon, this Nigerian demon, sat there and said, I have to acknowledge him still. Birds of a feather in nature flock together always. That never changes. So now we're here with what it looks like Polight himself being a child molester. He went on Instagram earlier and he didn't say anything of substance. Let me see, can I find that? I don't see the actual video, but he went on Instagram Live a few minutes ago and said, this video is not made for those of you that are accusing me. It's made for my supporters. You that want to accuse me can get off the video. It ain't even for you. He never said I didn't do it. That's all you have to say. You can't tell me that can be used against you. I don't want to hear that. He could at least say I'm innocent. He never once said it. He deflected the whole damn situation, blowed it off. Now let's go to, I'm going to get Tasha K on here. Hopefully she don't get upset. Okay, I'm gonna share Tasha K's video. Fair use, Tasha K. So, yeah, the black woman is God. Tasha K is the first one to bring this to the YouTube community, and she has a lot of information on it. So I'm gonna let her run her. I'm gonna let her talk in her video. All right, family, let me share this video.
All right, y'all can hear me? Breaking news. I need a breaking news anthem. I show you. Okay, listen. This is going to be short and sweet. I just wanted to put this information out, okay? Because apparently nobody's been doing it. Well, okay. 16 seconds until we get this show started. Y'all will not believe what I just got in, okay? Straight from Miami-Dade. Straight. Now, you know I got people on the inside. Let me get this disclaimer in. Now, of course, listen, before I really give y'all what's going on, sorry, my clothes all this. I have to thank my sponsors. Y'all stay right there. Y'all will not believe what has just came to my desk and what is about to flip the internet, okay? We got some sponsors that we need to brag about. Hold that thought, like this video, which means boldly raise the glass. Let's go. Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take pleasure in knowing that 20% of their profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. So go on ahead and log on to AdamandEve.com. Use the code Tasha K for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the US and Canada. Some exclusions apply now, but hurry up and visit AdamandEve.com so they can make you come. All right, so we back up. All right, so do we have a picture of Brother Black? Yeah, put this picture up. Okay, there you go. So Brother Polight has been around from quite some time. Okay, he has made his way into, I guess, the hearts and lives of our fellow Black communitatives, what you call yourselves, okay, in the conscious community. I guess as a motivational speaker, I mean, he's a polygamist. He believes in mankind should all be one. I believe the brother speaks 7 languages. I mean, he's been, I guess, connected to a lot of A-list celebrities, okay? He's claimed that he's mentored them. And yeah, I mean, just a whole lot of bullshit he's been feeding y'all for a long time. And I'm sorry that Derek Jackson is dead tonight, but it's actually worse, okay? Now, it just came in to my email, all right? This is confidential information. It's really not supposed to be out, but you are hearing it first on Online with Tasha K. Brother Polight, who goes by Michael Nowak, okay, was just released on bail last night in Miami and was raped. I said and was raped. And was charged. I'm sorry, y'all. Just when I get too excited, because I'm like, I knew it. I just knew. And y'all just be falling for any motherfucking body, okay? I told you. There's God, there's Jesus, and there's me for motherfuckers like this, okay? Right here. They're gonna hate me. Anyway, Michael Nowak, aka Brother Polight, as you guys know him as, was just released from Miami. And he was charged with raping his girlfriend, 14-year-old daughter, okay? in a hotel room. All right, now. And before you say, oh, they're just trying to take him down, no, they got his motherfucking semen. Now listen, I'm gonna read y'all what just came in on the transcript. Like I said, this is just breaking news. All right, we're gonna get into details more tomorrow. All right, so defending Noah, who is Brother Polight, 37, and the victim's mother, Arocho, who's 31, were dating for over a year. And on, I believe, 2021, at approximately 0 hours, defending Noah requested Mrs. Arocho, who is the mom to the daughter, to allow him to take the victim, who's known as TS, 14 years old, to an after party in order for him to speak to her and mend the relationship between mother and daughter. Okay? Defending Noah and victim TS, who is the daughter, responded to, I guess, Club E11. Now, I'm reading it how it's put into the system. Okay, so that's what I have is a printed out report of what they have written down. So if it sounds off, it's because I'm reading it how they have. Okay, it sounds like the first 48 or some shit. Damn, I need some chapstick. Shit. Anyway, and so I guess they went to Club 11. It was on 29 Northeast 11th Street, Miami, Florida. Upon arriving, the club was closed. Defending Noah and the victim TS went to a hotel room at 1100 West Avenue, Unit 319, Miami Beach, in order to wait for the new party location. While they were in his hotel room, the defendant Noah provided the victim, who was 14, with numerous alcoholic beverages in which she consumed. The victim, who's 14, stated that the defendant Noah started dancing and I guess touching her inappropriately all over her body, groping her, and groping her thighs and her butt. And furthermore, the victim, who is his girlfriend's daughter, hold on, I'm almost forgetting where I'm reading. Okay. Stated that defendant Noah sat her on the bed as he pulled out his, and outside of his boxers, okay, shorts, underwear, while he grabbed her head and pushed it towards his genital area, and victim TS lost consciousness. Okay. Now he's supposed to be a conscious leader. And that little girl, okay. I'm telling y'all gonna learn today. She later awoke while the defending Noah was forcibly trying to make her throw up by pushing his fingers in her throat and down her throat. Defending Noah, who is Brother Polight, okay, then took victim TS to her mother's hotel, who was staying at another hotel in Miami on Collins Avenue, where Miss Arocho noticed, who is the mom to the daughter, that the victim TS was severely intoxicated and possibly under the influence of an unknown drug. And the 14-year-old victim had severe swelling on the victim's mouth, lips area. Defendant Noah, who is Brother Polight, told his girlfriend, Miss Arocho, not to call the police because if she did, she would ruin his career. This is exactly what he stated, okay? Of course, we got to say allegedly, but they got the semen. Anyway, let me keep going. So after he told her don't call the police because she would ruin his career, Miss Arocho, the mother to the 14-year-old daughter, transported the victim, her daughter, to Mount Sinai Hospital, where she disclosed sexual battery. Victim TS, the 14-year-old victim, was transported to Roxy Bolton, rape treatment center that was in Miami, where all her clothing was collected and a kit was performed and collected. Said evidence was transported to Miami-Dade County Forensic Lab, where it was analyzed on 5/4/2021. Results from Miami-Dade Forensic Labs were received, where it confirmed that the victim TS had a total of 6 semen stains, confirmatory stains on her shirt and scarf. A DNA warrant was obtained and served to defendant Brother Polight, who was Noah. On 6/8/2021, the DNA sample swab was transported to Miami-Dade Forensic Lab for analysis. And on 8/10/2021, last week, the Miami-Dade forensic report was received, where it confirmed the semen was found on victims, the TS, clothing matched the defendant Nowak. Okay, he was since arrested. He has bonded out, and here's what happened. He went in thinking he was just gonna skate through and nobody knew who he was. And you notice this ain't hit no other publications but mine, okay? And the prisoners was like, ain't you Brother Polight? He was like, nah, that ain't me, okay? That ain't me. And then when they said Brother Polight to him off guard, he turned around and said, yes, peace, my brothers and blessings, because he had forgotten to lie. Now, in addition to that, they asked him, are you in here for raping your girlfriend's daughter? He said, no. This is bogus. This charge happened over 14 years ago to keep them niggas off his ass, okay? And with that being said, now we gotta go. We'll be back tomorrow night for a full in-depth analysis on this fake ass nigga here, okay? We got some sponsors that we need to brag about. I gotta go film another show, which means boldly raise a glass too. I'm out. Love y'all. Listen here, Juvia's Place understood the assignment. They have everything you need to create the perfect face in one place. Take your fine ass over to juviasplace.com or your local Ulta Beauty store. Get your glow back with Regal Rose Club. All right, real quick. So, my source has just confirmed that our guest bond was denied, and he's still in that motherfucker. Okay, he ain't getting out. Now, because of the confirmed DNA matching. So, if y'all want to write Mr. Michael Nowak, aka Brother Polight, some pieces and blessings in Miami-Dade, please be my guest. I will post his arrest confirmation on my Instagram on wowwithTashaK.com. Now I gotta go. Bye. AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie. Just confirmed that our guest bond was denied, and he's still in that motherfucker. Okay, he ain't getting out. Now, because of the confirmed DNA matching. So if y'all want to
hold it. He was just on Instagram. Polight was just on Instagram. So how the hell was his bail denied? See, it's some bullshit in the game here. Tasha K reported the story. Tasha K just said he ain't out. You can write him a letter. If I didn't just see Polight on Instagram, I don't know what the hell I was looking at. If any of y'all saw Polight on Instagram a few minutes ago, please put a 1 in the chat. Please put a 1 in the chat if you saw Polight on his Instagram page or on their Instagram page speaking on behalf of the case. Please put a 1 in the chat. If you didn't see it, put a 2 in the chat. I saw it. So I'll put a 1 in the chat. Start off. I saw it. Okay, Chosen One, you saw it. I saw it. We both saw that. So evidently, the information Tasha K has is flawed. The person that we call Brother Polight is not locked up. That is a goddamn lie. See, this YouTube thing, the YouTube world is a strange damn place. Now all this, she come out, Tasha K, or that person we call Tasha K, with this exclusive information. They did another video tonight, earlier. He went live. Polight went live, or the person we call Polight went live about an hour ago. As a matter of fact, it was 9 o'clock Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time. And people were going in on this person we call Brother Polight. all over the page. I mean, ripping that person to shreds. Somebody even said they were going to murk Polight, kill him. Yeah, I just seen it on Instagram, live. It was one of Polight's Instagram lives. Let me see, can I find it? I can't find it. You think that live is gone? I couldn't find it when I went back, but he definitely, or this person we call Polight, was definitely live. I watched it, and they deflected the whole thing, never said I'm innocent. But Tasha K's information is flawed, and Tasha K need to shut the hell up when it comes down to talking about this person is locked up. Unless they got a clone, a body double, or something else, Tasha K's lying about that part. And when I read that on someone else's page, it said that he was still, or this person, Polight, is still locked up because the bail was denied. That's a damn lie. It's called. I can't talk right now while I'm live. You gonna post it, chosen one? Okay, please post it. Yeah, Tasha K with all them followers need to shut the hell up talking about this person is locked up. Because again, if they got a body double, unless they got a body double or some type of clone, the person we know of as Polight was just live on his Instagram page at 9 p.m. Eastern time till about 9:30, something like that. I watched it because I wanted to make sure I listened before I came and did my commentary here. Now I go back to the page of Polight. I don't see it nowhere. And they were supposed to come back 10 to 15 minutes later because they was telling somebody they was going to turn up. And there was a white boy in the video also that was talking to Polight about being a Clippers fan or some stupid distractive mess. But anyway, I know what I saw, and my young brother said he gonna share it. He gonna find it and share it. I hope he can. I hope he can. Anyway, let me try to see can I find some more things on this here. Because Tasha K need to shut the hell up. At least on that part. And it make you wonder, is all of what Tasha K said flawed? I mean, that part about him being locked up, they being locked up, that's a lie. So is the rest of it flawed? Is any of it true? Is it real? I know what the video said that I showed you earlier. He sided with they sided with Malachi York and said if there were 1,000 people and they seen it and knew it and had all the genetic evidence, they would still be with him. That I know is true. That's suspect as hell. Period. Then the video I had with him, I know he was supposed to have been setting up a store on the south side of Chicago in the wild hundreds. The store never materialized. He had his wives in the store. They was putting up stuff, getting paint and all that type of stuff. And he was asked by the brother that was interviewing him and me, where your books at? 90 books you wrote. Oh, he said, oh, they're in the back. Then we asked him to go get them. He, he made an excuse. They made an excuse. I know that. And I know they was looking real funny in the video. So I wanted to show the video to show something about the person Polight ain't all the way right. But if you're lying, somebody's lying about him being a child molester, that's a whole nother problem. Now, I'm not saying it's all a lie. Don't know. That's why I say it. Allegedly. I'm not going to say it was done. I'm going to say he got some shady behavior. Check my text messages. All right. I'll do that. Now, I found another video here with Tasha K. That was tonight. Let me share that one. Maybe Tasha K covered that in this video. So we'll see. Let me know if y'all can hear that.
Hey. 15 seconds until we get the show.
Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Hear that. Hear that. Thank you, Sister Yolanda.
Excuse, okay? 5 seconds till we get this started. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me get this disclaimer in. All right.
Can y'all hear that?
Tonight, because I'm going to need when I'm done dragging, okay? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all good? Y'all good? Let me go ahead and
great.
This, okay? Because this is a very, very serious topic for me, okay? And I'm taking it rather.
I'm not going to play all this because it's quite long.
So we're just going to go ahead and put this in here right now because I ain't probably going to say it later. Allegedly. And y'all know what that means, okay?
No, we're not playing all this.
But these charges ain't allegedly. Now, the reason I was late is because he's been toying around about going live all day. Oh, he's actually live. Well, give me the phone. Let me see what he's lying about real quick. No. I just want to. I can put the speaker to right here real quick. This is we are. Let me just listen to the first 5 minutes. Okay, listen. They telling me not to make y'all wait no more. Now, he's been toying around about going live all day. He's finally live, which is cool, okay? But we know that he cannot.
See, now this is the part where Tasha K was supposed to say, I had that wrong about him being, or Polight being locked up. They overlooked all of that and went right on into talking. He's supposed to be going live all day. He's been talking about it. So is this a whole damn farce created by Tasha K to actually lie? And if so, what the hell would the reason be? Tasha K said in the first video, at the end of the video, that they were locked up and wasn't getting out, you could send a letter to them. Now, somebody just said he live right now in this new video that Tasha K put up about an hour ago. And then they also started off before they got the information from the person that said that, oh, well, he lied right now. They never addressed what they said yesterday. So who the hell is Tasha K? What type of person is this damn Tasha K? They did not go back and say, well, yesterday I said at the end of my video that this person was locked up and ain't getting out. To how the hell they go from that to today, you never even address it? See, I don't know much about Tasha K, but somebody needs to tell Tasha K, shut the hell up. Somebody really needs to just shut the hell up, because your story ain't matching, and then you don't come and fix it. You don't come and say I was wrong. I must have got that wrong. How do you just start off talking? Well, he's supposed to be going live all day. How would you know that? You've been watching and looking, but you didn't correct your damn self. Let's hear it again.
How y'all doing tonight? Y'all good? Y'all good? Let me go ahead and taste.
Probably drank too damn much.
Very, very serious topic for me. Okay.
Oh, she speaks on him bailing out.
So we just gonna go ahead.
So he bailed out,
right now,
and she speaks on that in the video.
Allegedly, and y'all know what that means, okay? But these charges ain't alleged. Now,
of course, they would have to speak on them bailing out.
The reason I was late is because he's been going around about going live all day. Oh, he's actually live. Well, give me the phone. Let me see what he's live about real quick.
Let me just listen.
No. I just want to.
I'll listen to a few minutes, so let me just listen.
Real quick. This is we are. Let me just listen to the first 5 minutes. Okay, listen. They telling me not to make y'all wait no more. Now, he's been touring around about going live all day. He's finally live, which is cool, okay? But we know that he cannot mention a word about these charges, because anything he says can and will be held against him, okay? This is his actual shitty ass life at stake, okay?
Yolanda,
now,
does Tasha K ever apologize and go back and fix what they said yesterday in the video?
Drag half of fucking YouTube. You have no idea. Let's go. Starting your natural hair care journey for your kinky and curly hair is both rewarding and stressful. But the good news is the Black-owned company Taylor Beauty can help you take the guesswork out of finding what works best for you. Head on over to their website, TaylorBeautyProducts.com. Take their hair quiz, and voila, all that's left is to shop online or at your local Walmart and enjoy your beautiful moisturized curls like mine. Use the code Tasha K for 10% off your healthy hair journey with Taylor Beauty. Girlfriend!
Exactly.
Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. Listen here, Juvia's Place understood the assignment. They have everything you need to create the perfect face in one place. Take your fine ass over to Juvia'sPlace.com or your local Ulta Beauty store and check out all of their luxury products that won't break the bank. Juvia's Place prides itself on presenting you with only the... All right. Hold on.
I'll listen to a few more minutes.
Yesterday. Y'all know what that means when I pull out the hat. Welcome, sleep community. Because y'all ain't nowhere near woke, okay? You call the black woman God, and then will God appoints Jesus to appoint me, which is a black woman, to put the truth out, y'all want to say, I'm an agent. Yeah, that's what you want to say. Baby, wait a minute.
Let me share the link, because some of y'all might want to come talk, speak on this.
Okay. Now, yeah, it did. It really did. Trying to fix the settings over here. I'm appalled, but this ain't about y'all. This ain't
anybody
about
want to come speak.
This is about what we've all let happen to our daughters. Okay. Yesterday we gave a very quick live. Okay, I was on my way to do a mukbang with the Batty Twins. Shout out to the Batty Twins. That video just dropped, so when we're done, you can watch. You can go watch Brother Polight live. You can go watch his sleep community live, and you can go have some fun and eat some fried chicken with, the Black Woman is God. And yeah. So yesterday we gave a very, very quick live. I just broke a story that no one had. Now we're gonna keep on this Black Woman is God, because you notice that the story came to the Black Woman is God. That's what you might as well go on and hashtag the Black Woman is God tonight, okay? Because that's gonna be okay. And y'all trying to figure out the slave community, like how she get this? Why ain't nobody got this? Because y'all would have failed our daughters the same way y'all are failing them now. Like you're failing this 14-year-old girl, innocent girl, who has had her innocence taken away from her because of punk ass bitches like you and this pissy tail ass, funky mouth ass motherfucker here. Oh, we just getting started tonight. Y'all don't know. Welcome to Tasha K. The Black Woman is God. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, I came to y'all in love, thinking that you were going to do right with the information that the Black Woman is God presented before y'all. But instead, you thought, just like the white men taught you to thought. That's what you did. You didn't even consider, could this be true? When have I ever spoken about Brother Polight right here? And the reason I'm calling him Polight, because he's a pedophile. When have I ever presented him on my channel? Why? When? How? Anybody? Teddy? We ever talk about it? What we got to talk about? Ain't nothing we got to talk about, because I knew what was going to hit the fan. I already know. I took one look at it, and I listened for 2 minutes, and I knew it was going to be some shit. It was just a matter of time, because I've seen others like him, okay? How is it that y'all are calling him a prophet, a man of service, and yet when you look at his Instagram page, you see Bentleys, you see multiple Black women. Most of them have ass jobs. Most of them are naturally pretty, who are constantly rotating with him. And still, as a conscious community, y'all somehow find this acceptable, because it ain't your motherfucking daughter. But as soon as it's your daughter, now you want us to rally. And it don't work like that. It don't work like that, because y'all have been allowing him to do this shit for so many years. And now it's done fucked all of y'all in the ass tonight. Okay? Yeah. I am not the bitch you want to fuck with, okay? And most of y'all right now that are watching this video, and may any hit dog holler, because I saw you calling me an Asian, a bitch. Who is she? Bitch, who am I? I'm sitting at 1 million fucking followers. Who am I? Ask yourself that question. 11K, 100K. The Black Woman is God, remember? And this is why. This is why y'all mad. Because we had less men protecting Black women, and that's why God made the Black woman God. Because y'all too fucking weak. We're just getting started.
Now, one thing I'll say, I've been on YouTube long before there was a Tasha K. I was on YouTube long before there was Kevin Samuels. I've been on YouTube longer than there was Tommy Sotomayor. YouTube do not let you get 1 million subscribers if you ain't somewhere kissing pale faces rear ends. That's a fact. You have to have something about you that the YouTube transgender world, because the person that's in charge of YouTube is a transgender. You got to be, if not a transgender, you got to be down with that movement or something to that effect. You got to have what it takes in order to get 1 million subscribers. They don't allow that too much. So to brag on 1 million subscribers, that doesn't mean you right for the people. That means you right for the YouTube transgender folks, the administrators that run YouTube. That's what that means. That doesn't mean that you're right totally for the people. And you're on here pushing adult toys and women coming with dildos and all that old BS. So you got some BS in you, Tasha K. That's a fact. Now, if you didn't come on and fix what you said yesterday about the person being locked up, then that tells me, you see, that something ain't right with that. You're supposed to fix that and say, I said yesterday in the video they was locked up, but I got that wrong. See, that's when you're very beneficial to your people, when you go and correct your wrongs. Now, I don't like child molesters at all. So if you done this, oh, hell yeah. I don't believe him going to no jail. I believe he need to be handled by the people. Facts, 100%. But if your story is flawed, Tasha K, you need to fix that. And stop just running off talking at the mouth. You just can't do that. To be beneficial to your people, you got to tell your people the truth. And if you make mistakes, because we're all living in a human experience, then you go back and you fix your mistakes. But don't be bragging about being having 1 million subscribers. That means you kissing white ass somewhere. That means you saying things white folk want you to say, them goddamn trannies that run YouTube. They wouldn't allow me to get 1,000 damn subscribers. Every time I get close, they knock me off because I stay on their transgender, sick LGBTQP loving asses. Not literally. You got a lot of folk like Kevin Samuels, they'll talk all that they talk. Got a real powerful channel. But they don't go against pale faces. Matter of fact, Kevin Samuels was seen asking the LGBT community for assistance because they was calling him gay. He was talking about what's wrong with being gay. Why do people got a problem with gay people? See, y'all ain't really down all the way with heterosexuality. And that is why you can get 1 billion subscribers. It is some damn agents out there in the YouTube world. Plenty of them. And this is the age of knowing, so it's all going to be found out. Did I get the video? I don't see you. No, little bro, chosen one. I don't see it. Now, Polight could have done this. I'm not saying he didn't, but I'm saying when you go on and you talk and you say somebody locked up, I'm looking to see him locked up because I'm taking your word for it. But when I see that your word is flawed, I got to start questioning you, especially when you don't come back and fix it and you know your word, what you said yesterday. I'm not with that. You texted to me. Oh, okay. Well, let me look and see. Let's go back and listen to some more Tasha K.
Let the church say amen, okay? They always debate in the Bible. We're going to read the Bible tonight. That's what we're going to do. With this wine that Jesus made. With the hair wool and his side, bitch. Oh. Could I have been Jesus' side, bitch? I probably could have. Because I don't take no shit. I don't take no shit. And I'm not with a weak man. You understand? I'm with an African man. 100% authentic Mandingo. Came from one of the richest African countries in the world. Okay? Now, all too. Sitting on oil. And he ain't weak. He ain't gonna get on the internet and question whether or not a 14-year-old girl, similar to his daughter who's 14, is lying. Or he's not gonna say a white man put his daughter up to line on it. What would we have to gain? This man has been fucking your daughter since the beginning of time, and nobody has said a thing. Now, I broke a story that I got from inside the facility. Why? Because black woman is God. They don't trust you. They don't. Jasmine, I'm gonna need you on the mic. I'm gonna need you on the mic. Now, since y'all have done your research, let's talk about the charges, shall we? Open your Bibles. Let's talk about the charges. Hold on. So we have, hold on, 3 charges. There's going to be a 4th coming soon. And we can say motherfucking allegedly, but these are charges with DNA. Okay? On a shirt, on her chest, on her mouth. That's what these are. Okay? I'm here. I'm here to protect the very woman who you claim is God because y'all are too bitch ass to fucking do it. That's why I'm sitting at $1 million, bitch. That's why. Hold on. Engaging. Hold on, let me read it. Sexual battery is the 3rd charge, okay? Encompasses sexual assault, force, rape, okay? And charges 1 and 2 are felonies. Engaging with a minor from age 12 to 17 years old. And the defendant, who is this pedophile right here, pedophile, is over the age of 18. And contributing to the delinquency of a minor is the 3rd one, okay? All in the system. And you ask the very woman that you call God, you said I was lying. You said I was lying. You said, how could she know this? I'm on y'all ass. Every one of y'all. I'm on y'all motherfucking ass. And let me get some shit. Let any bitch in this chat right now. Give me some shit. I wouldn't give a damn if you got 8,000 subscribers and you on here calling me a motherfucking. I'm going to push your ass out. I'm going to put you out. I'm mad tonight. I don't think I'm mad enough. Okay, now. Let's get into specifics now, okay? This is a 14-year-old girl who is still a virgin vaginally, thank God. Thank God. Let's get the story correct, okay? Because my sources from inside the penitentiary, okay? Now, I know y'all have probably seen he bounded out for $1,000. That is not true, okay? They are still entering his information into the system. His bond was set at $50,000, and he gave them 10 to bond out. For now, wait for it. If you don't find his ass somewhere else and can't find him, because he know what in the fuck is going to go down. It's going to be a plea deal, or you're going to take this before a jury, an all-white jury of agents who I hope.
Okay, now, that's what I was looking for. And I heard that. So, I back up and ease down, pipe down on what I was saying earlier. I was looking for that. They didn't give it at the beginning, but Tasha K did come and say he bonded out with 10 grand. I don't know how they know that, But they're saying that. I didn't see it in no reports, but that's what Tasha K said. And all we got right now, look like to me, is Tasha K's word. Is it valid? I don't really know. Now, to you all that's texting me the information about the videos, I can't do it from my phone. I just went in and tried to type what you sent me, Chosen One, so I could find Polight live in Instagram. And it's some letters in the URL that are capitalized. I put caps lock and it wouldn't even capitalize. So I can't go directly to it. It wouldn't capitalize. I don't see, this is the thing about YouTube. Certain people are protected. It's hard for me to explain this. Certain people are protected on this damn thing. They don't want me to say and get the information. Now, it's amazing that I'm telling you, I wish people could see me trying to type it in. I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. I mean, I couldn't make capital letters. I make caps all the time, but this would not capitalize on the letters, young brother, Chosen One. Couldn't do it. And to Bulik Aja, I got the video, but I can't do no good on my phone because I already had it on my phone. I can't put it into the computer from my phone. So once again, I can't use that either. Just type in Brother Polight on YouTube. It's the first video that pop up. All right, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to go back and let this play for a little while longer.
Consists of Black women in Florida, because that's who make up majority of the women and Hispanic women, and we will put his ass under the jail because a lot of you sleep motherfuckers will fail to do it because you see yourself in him. This is another Black man. How could you do this to him? How are you rejoicing in a Black man falling? Keyword, a Black man falling. Not all Black men, a Black man. You sleep son of a bitches. I told you, now, specifics. You know what? Hold that thought. Let me thank my sponsors one more time before I come back and get into motherfucking specifics now on this police report that I gave y'all under the motherfucking table. Thank me later, bitches.
AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take
somebody call and be like, yo, man, if NASDAQ call and be like, yo, you can't make no money off of stocks no more, I might have to humble myself and change my approach. Right about now, you can't cancel me because I'm not tied to no machines. My daughter, my aunt just turned 15 years old. In about another month or so, she's going to be a millionaire officially. She's a few $10,000 tens of $1,000s shy. She's in the $900,000 from what I taught her how to do off her phone, between making money off of games and making money off of stocks. My 15-year-old about to be a millionaire. You can't cancel that, because no matter what you do to me, she's always going to have that wealth of knowledge. My eldest daughter, who I took in since about 7 years old, she hit me with a message because now she's running her own media marketing.
Y'all be the judge.
Project.
I'm not gonna say nothing else.
And she has high-profile clients, and she's doing her thing. And she sent me a text the other day, like, "Thank you for raising me and allowing me to see what you put, the work you put in as an entrepreneur, because, goddamn, the work you put in as an entrepreneur, and watching you and seeing how many years it took for everything to come to fruition, I realized how much I learned. And I know it may have been hard-headed here and there, but she gave me a lot of love and kudos. You can't cancel that. And like I said, hey, peace, God. The way I make my bread, it don't matter what anyone say about me. I'm always going to be able to make my bread. So what does cancel me? You can't cancel this show. You just can't cancel me. And that's why people be pissed off, because I'm not part of nobody's machine. So you can't compromise the way I speak, how I speak, when I speak, what I do. Oh, this person said this, so I got to bow down to the way you want me to do stuff in fear that I'm going to lose my endorsements. I'm a self-made millionaire. Self-made. That's how that go. Self-made. So we're going to get that right. We're going to get that out the way. And the main thing I want to focus on, my priority for conversation today is my father, because I got to deal with truth. I know what people's priority is, and I get it, you know, but my priority is something that's true, that's real, which is my father actually died, because there's rumors going out that I'm leveraging a lie about my father dying to draw attention to. No, I wouldn't expect a lot of people to have sympathy for a person that they don't know. I wouldn't expect that. Though a lot of people did show love. But I'm glad that in his exit from this existence, we was able to reconcile a lot of our issues. And that meant a lot to me because, you know, my mom died the week I met her. I had 7 days with her in my latter stages of being a teenager. And I didn't get to cover much. You know, picture being 17, meeting your mother for the first time, and then you thinking you got a little time being bought so you could try to catch up, so you could attempt to catch up and see what you could do to connect with her, let her know where you angry at. How come I ain't know you as a child? And then she's gone 6 days after the time. So I had 7 days with my mom. But with my pops, at least I got a chance to build with him. So even though he left in our older age as a black man, one black man to another, I evolved. And a lot of the things I begrudged him for, I came to terms with. This does not mean I made an excuse for my father. This does not mean I made any excuses for him, but you tend to understand more as you get older, especially as a black man or even a black woman in society. But I'm speaking on behalf of black men. When you get older, you learn a lot and you understand the social conditions that exist that can impede on your ability to make responsible decisions. And though it's not an excuse to leave your children, my father and I had a very good conversation before he passed away, thank goodness. And so we was able to undergo some reconciliation. So that means the most to me in this hour, because him passing away ran concurrent with all the chaos simultaneously. Same day. So, man, that's important. And so for the idiot that's like, you notice he's avoiding the comments, there's nothing to avoid. Again, this is my show. These are my seasons. I'm speaking in the order in which I choose to speak on. Plus, there's already almost 3,000 people already in the building. I haven't been speaking for probably more than 5 minutes. I'm allowing people to come into the chat room. So what you can get the block party. Nobody got time for that stupidness. If you don't like this TV show, why you tune in? I ain't never turn around and be like, yo, the show that I don't like is coming on at 5:30. Let me go out my way and stop things I like to do so I can watch a show that I don't like featuring a person I don't like. You don't rock with me, move forward. That's how simple that is. This is Rolls Royce Diaries. We don't play those games. Come on, you ain't canceling this season. You're not canceling this. 4 figures for that. Come on, $5,000 bag. Now, come on. And never mind the money in the bag. Rolls Royce Diaries. That's what this show is. Any of you that follow me know I do Rolls Royce Diaries. This is when I build and I kick it with the family about things that I feel the family need to be able to connect with, evaluate, introspect on later on. That's what we do. This Rolls Royce Diaries. So I'm talking in the order in which I choose. So let's get back to it. Let's get back to action. Rolls Royce Diaries. Here's another thing. You know, you pray for rain, you get mad when you get the mud. When you are a child, you have certain ambitions and goals. And as you get older and older, they start to dissipate. First they grow and then they dissipate. Once you start becoming an adult, reality sets in. You got to work real hard to get to the point where you want to be at. I'll tell you, for the most part, 3 years. I would say 2. I've told many people last year and into this year, like, damn, you know what? I could die right now because I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish. I got to be with the women I ever wanted to be with. I got the vehicles I ever wanted, you know, all the toys. Most importantly, I set up wealth stewardship. I employed wealth stewardship to the point that I know if I'm not here, my work ethic will perpetuate itself within the confines of the lives of the people that I love and trust. I wanted to be in a position where I can employ my people, empower my people, add value to my people. I want to be in a position where my children can look and say, man, he thought about me when I was born. Not just he gave me food, clothing, and shelter, subpar food, clothing, shelter. You know, I don't knock nobody who's struggling. But within the last 3 years, it's wild. I can say I've accomplished everything I ever wanted to accomplish on planet Earth for my whole life. I say that to say that when people look at me and they say, yo, man, those are fake smiles, or he's not really happy, man. He just always look like he happy, or whatever y'all be saying out there. I'm content because I know one desire begets another desire. So I'm not going to go out my way and desire another $400,000 car after another $400,000 car. I ain't going to do that because that's crazy. Hey, what up, though? How you doing, King? Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm content. I did everything. I checked off everything on my list. Over 30 countries I done went to. Boom. I checked it off. I did everything I ever wanted to do. And so
what you're saying?
You got to understand perspective.
You bought out in here?
You got to understand perspective. You know what I'm saying? That we live in a world that if someone heard that something bad happened to somebody, depending on who they said did the wrong, people might even celebrate the wrong that they think may have happened just because they hate that person. So when you people want to be popular or you achieve success, remember when you pray for rain, you may get mud. Remember that. When you pray for rain, you might get mud. Real talk. And what I mean by that is, here's the pros and the cons to success. Sometimes you could be so popular that, like, look, when you're popular and you do nothing but good and you contribute all sorts of positivity, change people's lives, add value to them, make them money. Guess what? Nobody reaches out to you and say, can I get an interview? But if someone hears something egregious about you, suddenly everyone knows how to contact you to get a story. That's the world in which we live. So we have enough people in the building right now. We had about 3,500 people. And money can't get you to heaven. Hey, let's talk about this crazy talk too. So people say, hey, God is punishing me. That's why my father died and I'm dealing with this crazy scenario. God is doing that. So when Nipsey got shot in his head, that was God's plan because he got something special going for him. I didn't say that. That's what people say. His family say this. When Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter, they said, man, God had a special plan, took him and his daughter because he knows he loved his daughter so much. They took him and his daughter. They said that God's special plan. So one man could die in a helicopter, another man gets shot in his head. But something bad happened to me. Oh, God punishing me. But them, he had a special plan. That's why he got shot in the head, and that's why he died in a helicopter. So y'all can miss me with all your spookisms and speculations about God. If you hate me, you just hate me. That's it. That's it. Keep it like that. Just keep it 1,000. If you hate me, you hate me. But all of this, you know what's in God's mindset and all. Nah, send that to another channel where people are open to express their hate for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say this much to you guys to address the elephant in the room. This is out of respect and love to the people that follow me, not to the people who came over here just to speak negative and do their thing. First of all, thank you all for sending me so much positive messages, sending me positive embrace. Thank all my brothers and sisters that called me to just show me so much love and support. And so I did this live stream, not for the detractors. I have nothing to prove to the people that's talking crazy. I did this live stream for my good brothers and sisters who automatically is like, yo, I'm rocking with you. I love you. I don't give a damn, this, that, and the third. I just want you all to understand that if there's any legal issue that I'm dealing with, it doesn't behoove me to speak on it at this hour because I have a defense team, plural. Probably the best in the goddamn country, may I add. But I have a defense team that I would be circumventing or undermining their ability to render the services that they are obligated to fulfill on my behalf by speaking. So I know in the world of YouTube court, yo, if something happened, just talk about it. But in the legal world, it don't work like that. In the legal world, when you got a legal defense team and things have been said, you just allow the things that have been said to be said, and that just gets dealt with accordingly. You don't open your mouth, you don't speak. So what I will say is my defense team will be putting out a statement on my behalf, perhaps even an interview, and they'll get it in. But out of respect to the people that love and support me, not the trolls. You know who you are. The second you hear something bad about me, you do videos. You see all the good going on, you don't do nothing. I thought you died. You heard something bad? I'm like, oh, they resurrected. They're alive. You think they're watching you because they're concerned with you. You think they're watching you. You think those views you getting, oh man, they love what I'm doing. Start talking about yourself again and see how many people listen to you. When you talk about me, they listen to you. It gotta really fucking hurt. You hate me, but you know what? You need me because you monetize those shit. If you hate me so much, don't make money off of my name. Don't collect money talking about me. Don't put advertisements in your YouTubes. If you hate me so much, don't make money off of my name. Real talk. If you hate me that much, don't make money off my name. How about that? You hate me so much. But you know, I'm blessed and highly appreciative of everybody that shows love and support. But like I said, this stream is not for the detractors and for the trolls. This stream is for the people that really show me love. I want them to understand, if they haven't taken it into consideration, that it's not in my best interest to speak about any specific parts or details of anything. Any allegations. Say you're innocent. It's not in my best interest. You know, you don't drop a bag for people to work on your behalf so you can circumvent their abilities so you can jump right in. If you think I don't want to go all the way in and say things and represent myself a certain way, then you're bugging. But there's instances in time where you have to fall back. Sometimes when I talk to my publicist, I want to do stuff a certain way, and he'd be like, no, you can't do it that way. And what the hell did I hire him for? Now, I got my own opinions, formulate my own views, but at the same rate, it's a team effort. So if somebody is in your corner that specializes in that which you're discussing, sometimes you have to exercise a certain level of humility because that's what they're in your corner for. You can't bow down and subject yourself to the world of public opinion and compromise the integrity of the mission that people are in your corner to fulfill. So time will tell. I promise you that. Time will tell what's going on. I'm very confident in the people that represent me, and it's going to work out. But again, this is not for people that hate me. This is not for the trolls. So if you're disappointed, he ain't say this. He ain't say that. It's because it's not for you. So get out of here because it's not for you. You can cry and complain all you want. But for intelligent people will understand, yo, he's right. You don't go on YouTube and start attempting to outline this point and that point. No, that's not the court. That's not how we're going to do this. That's not how we're going to do it. So I hope you brothers and sisters understand. I want to go all the way in. And goddamn it, my life is a movie and it's probably going to be a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had the documentary going. It'll be a docudrama, and that's still in the air. We still moving that, not in the air. Reality shows, that's still going down. But goddamn, son, this shit right here, when this a dub, man, and I get to talk my I'm going to talk that I get to talk my, and as always, you know, people say things about me, then they tuck tail when they realize, oh shit, that ain't the case. And then they just sit there and wait for the next thing. But my thing is, if someone says something about the trolls that be uploading all these videos, if someone says something about them, we would never know. Someone say something about me, I'm all over the news. It's a testament to all the hard work you do. So the wild thing about planet Earth is you could work really hard and contribute to your community. And that's the buildup. So if something gets said about you bad, the turnaround is, oh, you're going to go viral. So you work hard and you build up your community, but nobody wants to report that or propagate it or upload anything. But you build momentum, and then you find out how much people actually know you. You actually find out how much people freaking know you when the shit starts going down negative. That's wild. So I'm like, wow, okay, I'm nationwide. So in every step of my life, the evolution is real, you know. But like I said, again, so I can reference this video and I could direct people to it. Yo, fam, it's not in my best interest to be speaking about anything in particular, because that's just not the way this thing works. You let people do what they do. You do what you do. You let the professionals do what they do, and you let time tell. That's what we got to do. You let time tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want a person to say? You let time tell. And when time tells, all the people talking crazy, guess what happens? They just go back in their world. No one's going to hold them accountable. Some people we going to hold accountable, goddammit. Because the shit that people saying, I'm like, damn, I'm about to start tuning into their shit to find out about the situation. Because apparently they know more than I freaking know. You feel me? Yeah, so you know how the world works. You know, in this world, you out? Oh yeah, we can do that. In this world, you know what I'm saying? Almost. In this world, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is say something extremely bad about somebody, and that's all people need to take it and run with it. There's some things that if someone says something bad about you, automatically it just make you like this. You gotta look at them a certain way because the shit is so egregious. So I get it. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Sometimes someone can say something so vile, disgusting, and negative about you. It's going to make most people turn around like, damn, why would someone even say that about that person? It must be right. That's how this thing goes on planet Earth. Everybody understands that. So I totally get it. Shout out to everybody that just wants the right thing to take place. I'm down with all of that. I'm down for all of that. But again, you ain't going to hear me speaking about nothing. At least not at this present point in time, not in this hour. And that's for the reason that I said before. That's for the aforementioned reasons that I put forth. It's just not in my best interest. And I would be undermining people that are supposed to be working for me in my best interest. So it is what it is. Yeah, you chalk it up. You gotta chalk it up. It's just it's part of what it is. It's part of being popular. It's part of all of that. I'm talking in response to some people's comments. It's part of being popular. It comes with popularity. You know, when someone says something bad about you, it has the potential to grow faster than the things that you do good. That's just the way it is. And if someone says something extremely bad about you, it's the likelihood of, yeah, I'm not. Why you keep saying I'm a Clippers fan? Why you keep doing that? Huh? I don't know why you keep thinking this. I'm New York Knicks. I'm Brooklyn Nets. Hey man. Hey, why my man always tripping, man? You might got hit with that basketball too many times in the head. Nah, why you want me to be a Clippers fan so bad? I don't rock with them. Huh? Hey, that's all right, though. Stop saying it. What up, bro? What's up, man? Not really. Rolls Royce Diaries. Do. Hey, man, so blessings in abundance. You know, salute to my father. Love him dearly. You know, like I said, I'm glad we got that right. The whole concept of canceling, I got to understand what you people mean by that, because I truly work for myself. You can't stop my movement. And yo, we turning up tonight anyway. Hey, Rick, is we turning up tonight? We outside. Huh? Hey, we outside. We turning up tonight, you heard? We outside. But yeah, this is Rolls Royce Diaries. So the program don't change. I'm still going to keep teaching and sharing my information. That's what this was about. This was not about talking about any allegations. This was about doing what I do. This is Rolls Royce Diaries. This is how we always do Rolls Royce Diaries. Yeah, you already know. So that's it. Blessings in abundance. Thanks for the support. All right, I'm gonna be back on live again in a few minutes, and we're gonna turn up a little bit more with the knowledge. Hey, but blessings in abundance. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Peace. I'll be back on. Give me like 10, 15 minutes. I'll be back on. We're gonna get it in. Hey, peace. Hey, make sure y'all go out there, support my sis. She got a grits shop popping off. You know, so we're gonna do the post to send y'all out there. That's actually this weekend. Goddamn, that's gonna be dope. Yeah, I say, man. I don't know why son always throwing that Clippers shit on me. Every time he see me, he imposing the Clippers on me. I'm like, why he doing that? Why you always imposing? Hey, I grew up a Knicks fan before we had Brooklyn. Yo, I didn't know you be bugged out like that. I always thought you had a future. Yeah, I always thought he had a future. I didn't know he was bugging. Damn, now I'm worried about his shit. I thought his future was looking great. He was young and had potential. Now I'm like worried. You gotta get that man some help blurting out just weird shit. Random. All right, peace, y'all. I'm coming back on.
Now, I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes, because I'm done. Basically, I can give my little commentary toward the end of the video. For Tasha K, I'll say, I don't know how Tasha K knows how much money was put up for this Polight to walk. I have no idea. I was looking for Tasha K to come in the beginning and go in the end and say, I was wrong, but that ain't how it went. And I did get a chance to hear Tasha K address it and say he paid 10 grand to get out on bail. How they know that? Don't know. Maybe they do have an inside scoop on it. Don't know. But I know from listening to Polight, I don't hear no confidence in his voice either from the Piper. None. I'm not convinced from listening to him or Polight. I'm not convinced that that person didn't do what was said. That just ain't convincing. You can at least say out your mouth, I'm innocent, and then let the lawyers talk from there. And just say, I'm innocent. You'll find out soon. That's all I can say. But don't tell me you can't say I'm innocent. You can't say, that's bullshit. No, hell no. Mm-mm. So I'm going to give you all opportunity to share your comments if you want to speak on this. Anybody that wants to speak, here is the link. As I've said what I'm going to say. Y'all know I don't really go much over 2 hours, but I'll go a few more minutes over 2 hours if I can get some participation from some of you all. Now, I showed you several videos, 2 from Tasha K, 1 from yesterday, 1 from today, follow-up. I showed you a video of him interviewing a brother that said he had been touched by Malachi Z. York, which is supposed to be the leader of the New Wapians, which is supposed to be Polight's God in the flesh and leader. And you see how they interviewed that brother with no sympathy at all. And then in the end said that if 1,000 children had got touched and they had genetic evidence on all of them, and he was still asked, and he knew what he saw it himself and confirmed it. And he was asked, would you still consider him your leader? And he said, I'd have to. Birds of a feather flock together. These YouTube cats, they got all these damn subscribers, and they've been powerful these last decade. But they're all seeming to be falling off at this time as Hollywood actors have fallen off. See, YouTube or YouTube is connected to the Jews. They were pushing the Hollywood actors as transgenders, flip gendered, many of them, if not all of them. And now that COVID-19 is here, their excuse to depopulate the world, the actors have fallen off. Ain't no place for Hollywood. Martin Lawrence was getting ready to do a movie, and it was pulled because of COVID-19 restrictions. Hollywood is done, finished. And so YouTube at the same time, a lot of these big time folks are crumbling. Kwame Brown is the hot thing now. And I like Kwame Brown a lot. The brother seems to go with anybody who's foul out there. So anyway, I see, okay, Lacuna, okay, Empire wants to come in. Let me let you speak, bro. Okay, my brother, peace. I'm glad you're here with us tonight on another episode of the Dawa or Yah Israel Hour with Dawa Israel as your host. Speak your piece.
Pick up yourself, though. Yeah, I mean, I've been listening to Brother Polight for a long time. I'm here in England, so I'm aware of who he is. I know he's a part of the House of Consciousness with Sonnet and these people. Speaking from it, looking at things, as it transpired now with him. Well, I mean, it's like it's a game. I mean, what do I mean by that? This is kind of like the distraction, like you said already. regarding the situation what we're at now with Android 19. I know that he's been scamming people for a very long time.
Right.
Even over here in England, he scammed somebody. So I mean, the people got to be aware of these type of people. You know, I don't know why I don't know why he's still allowed to scam people. I remember he had a little project to say he's building up houses or something like that in the States, which were like cargo apartments, and he was scamming people again like that. I was like, wow. This person shouldn't be allowed to move around like that. He should be locked up, you know, because there's evidence, there's concrete evidence that this guy is scamming people, and there's no charges against him on that. Now this thing has happened. I don't know what's really going on, because I mean, this has just come out of nowhere that he assaulted some girl. I mean, even when on one time he was on Netta, and he's had a little girl on his lap. I think it was his daughter, and it was an inappropriate picture that Sonetta put up there. You know, if women dressed inappropriately, he didn't say anything. He didn't check him on that. Like, yo, I got my daughter. My daughter's on camera. She can see your display picture and these type of things. He didn't check her on that. So I mean, he's questionable, isn't it? It's very questionable in my eyes. Cause, like you said, he's been scamming people. He moved to Hollywood, and you know, he don't fart upon people again. Like he's not talking his consciousness now. He's talking doing a madness. I'm like, wow, with transsexuals and all these type of things. Like, what's really going on with this guy? It's crazy. I mean, yeah, I mean, if he's guilty, yeah, deal with him, innit? Deal with him. He's not even from the Americas. He's not from the Americas. He's a native African. Now, if the girl is an American girl, you know, back in the days, how we would sort things out is tribal, isn't it? So it'd be, you hurt my daughter, the whole tribe comes for you. Or you hurt my son, the whole tribe will come and deal with you because you're on our land and these type of things. But I mean, yeah, it should be like that. If you're going to that extreme, and we the people will take up things like that. But in circle today, yeah, you should be locked up in prison. You should be locked up in prison, or the other one. Which one do you want to choose? Any one of them, but he's not getting away scot-free. For one, he's scamming people. I mean, that's another thing. And two, now this. Are you crazy?
Right,
if he's found guilty, though. If he's found guilty. But either way, even the first one, that should be questionable too. If he's scamming people, why is this guy allowed to move around and nobody says anything? Not only him, there's loads of scammers out there in the States that are scamming the people, and people are not saying anything. They're sitting back and allowing people to be scamming them, not even doing anything about it, not even drawing up charges and say, yes, this what keeps happening to me. These so-called Black Americans, you know, are scamming people and they're allowed to get away scot-free. What's going on with that? That's the big question that I see. Like, why is it okay that he can scam his own people or scam other indigenous people and get away with it? And nobody says anything, and they stay supporting them. It's like, well, that don't make any sense. It's like,
don't make no sense. I agree.
People like getting scammed. If you know the person is a scammer and you still support them, you watch them and you still support them, can you really blame the scammer for scamming the people then, in that sense?
Right.
We live in a mad world, but no, but this is a distraction anyway, in a sense.
Right.
You know, but people need to wake up, man. This is a reality check for people. That people can see things what they really are now. Just to see a reality, or you know, knowing things, knowledge and these type of things, revealing. Everything's getting revealed to you slowly by slowly, or who people really are, you know, and what's going on with the so-called people in power, the government. So this is just a reality check. Be awake, people, man. That's all I gotta say about Dawa. Pick up yourself, man. It's been interesting. It's an interesting topic, man. I love your shows, bro. You're doing a great work. You know,
appreciate you, brother.
People. Yeah, man. Big up.
Appreciate you, brother. That brother always comes in and adds some more flavor to the show, and it's beautiful that he is in another part of the world and is attracted to this particular show. And brother could be doing anything. They're on a whole different time zone. But this brother takes time to come on and listen to me, and has been listening to me for years, and I do appreciate that, brother. I do, believe me. And Infinite Piper, I think he does owe Pharaoh money according to what Pharaoh said, but Pharaoh owe people money too. But this odd university, these cats are all falling off. Like I said, as Hollywood is falling off, the next thing to Hollywood, which would be YouTube, as far as talking goes and content creators, they're falling off too, especially in our community. I don't know about the pale face ones, but in our community, they dropping like flies, spazzing out. All kind of stuff is happening. They're getting on the internet and they're showing themselves to be nuts, to be high, to be on cocaine or some drug. I mean, you can tell by listening to some of these cats, they high. They're scamming, talking about they're gonna have this up and that up by this time. Every time you turn it around, it ain't up, and there's another excuse, and I need this, and blah 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 blah, and I'm the greatest there ever was to do this, and I'm the greatest scholar there ever was on the planet. I'm the most requested scholar. These are what these people are saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's ridiculous. Yeah, I believe I am one of the few that really do care. I really do care. I see you, Keon Umar Johnson. Right. I mean, like, Umar came on my show, and Umar just went through the roof from that particular show. And I got the DVD. We did 3 shows together. Most people don't even know that. But Umar sat down September 18th of 2010 with me on my little humble show, the Yazriel Hour in Chicago. And he talked about the gay agenda, what it was going to look like in about 10 years, and what was going on with the school system, and the homosexuality and lesbianism and things, mainly homosexuality. And it blew my mind. I couldn't really hardly say much. I was really shocked at the things he was dropping. And from that point on, he went to Sarnetta after that. He did a lecture with Sarnetta. He had a lecture, I believe, that weekend with Sarnetta. So I gave him the DVD of our show. He took that. He took several other DVDs, and he went and did a lecture with Sarnetta. The next day, he said his email was full. Well, not full, but he had lots of emails. His voicemail was full. He had a load of texts, and people was interested in him beyond measure. He said he thought it was because of one of his DVDs he left from somebody done previous. But that wasn't what it was. The people wanted the DVD he and I done. So he knows that he came to my show and dropped the info and went to Sarnetta the next weekend and left the DVD and went all the way through the stratosphere from that. And that's just facts for those that don't know. Yeah, I was the one who the ancestors and the Most High and the Creator used to introduce Dr. Umar Johnson to a greater audience, put it like that. And from there, my little show, he went all, and I got the DVD. If anybody wanted to see it, I have it. I have all 3 of our DVDs together. On the second DVD, I believe, or the third one, he came and confirmed it on my show that after he came on my show, the sky was the limit for him. And he's been promising this school, and every time he promised a date, the date has got to be moved back because of this, because of that, because of that, because of this. I mean, you know, I'm not with that. People want us to do another show together. And I'll be glad to do another show with Umar. And ask him, what's the holdup? Really? For real. I really would love to. So if you all can get a message to Umar, because he don't really talk to me. I haven't talked to Umar in years. He just got that big, I guess. He don't have to talk to nobody like myself. And I'm going on my show and I'm saying it right now. Maybe he can come on and clear it up. But all that boss, I'm the big papa of consciousness, and that is unnecessary. See, egos is killing these brothers that be on the internet. Pharaoh ego is off the chain too, you know, and they sound high. They look high. That's just what it is, goddamn it, straight up. Matt Haskins. Yeah, me and Seti did a show together. Banging on the Beach. Let me see, can I find a little bit of that before I let y'all go tonight. I want y'all to see what the screen looks like when I type in Brother Seti on the Yah's Real Out. Now, this brother Matt Haskins already confirmed that he saw it. Let me show you what YouTube is showing when you type Brother Seti on the Yah's Real Out. You see this garbage? It ain't got nothing to do with what, see, brothers? Okay, hold on. You see this? Public Enemy video. I dropped our baby. Look at this bull crap. This is the crap that they showing. They want to make sure that my videos are now nowhere near YouTube, the ones I did on my Yah's Real Hour show. People don't really know what I did when I was on that show. They think I'm just some new. A lot of people think I'm just somebody that popped up new. I've been doing this before there was any money involved. Before there was a Cash App and a PayPal attitude, I was on public access dropping these hunkies, dropping these transgenders, dropping these faggots and lesbos and dildo lovers and carpet munchers and pedophiles. I've been knocking them in the head for decades. Facts. Here's my book. Definition of broke ass, the homosexual, lesbian, transgender, and bestiality assault on the black race. Written in 2012. I've been knocking their head in. All right? And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that for those that don't know. Because it's very humbling to be Brother Dawa. All right? So anyway, thank y'all for the night. Let me see. I'm just going to say, I'm going to let y'all go. Thank everybody that was in the chat. I'm so happy you came and spent your time with me. You could have been doing anything you wanted. But you were over here with me tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for adding comments in the comment section. I do appreciate you. Brother man, get you a sister. Sister, get you a brother. Drop the other, both of you. Peace. Halito. Shalom.